Briefly, a few facts about fallout.
It's a threat.
We can increase our chances of surviving nuclear attack. And the key to survival.
Protect yourself and your family.
The goal is adequate fallout shelter space for every man, woman, and child.
Be ready to assist in defense preparations in your community.
This goal can be reached.
Your survival chances against dangerous fallout are excellent.
Radiation is something we live with every day. We can face the facts about fallout and take action to protect ourselves against this hazard.
For fallout is only one of the problems which the nation must be prepared to meet if it is to survive in the nuclear age.
Well, I already know that Kellogg lived for really, really long.
No way to pick this.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to just transfer.
Hello, Father. I hope your time in the Institute has been enjoyable.
Huh? Alright, well, let's see if we can get this done. I'll just go through. And so I decided not to side with the Institute. So they are now enemies, I guess you would say. So hopefully this will allow me to transfer back somehow. Really? I feel that this, my game, for some reason, has glitched in a way that I don't know how or why it's doing it, but so, now, this should all work, I guess. Alright. Maybe it'll let me go back. Alright, well. I don't know how to get out of here. Alright. Get me out of here. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. Seriously? Oi. Oi, oi, oi.
It's stuck. Can't pick this.
Well, maybe I gotta go talk to this guy again.
Let your surroundings be a reminder. Of what science and willpower can accomplish.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges.
There's a
Let's start
glitch.
anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
Alright, let's
I
be
want answers,
abrasive.
asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, The Institute had made great strides in its synth production, but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted, but it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're lying. I know it.
Why would I lie? What would I have to gain from it? I assure you, this is the truth. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
I want out of this place. Now.
I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Okay, now I can't talk to you. Door doesn't work.
Only opens with a key.
Oh my god. Can't activate that.
Uh-huh. Sure. Right. No way to pick this.
Okay. I've tried everything to get out of here. They just gonna let me out? What? Oh, cool. You gonna let me out?
Don't have the key.
Seriously.
Don't have the key.
Alright, I wonder if I can use the elevator to get out of here.
I wish Quinto would stop telling those stupid stories. Hello.
Well, maybe I can get out of here finally. Alright, well, it's going up. That's awesome. We got Virgil's thing. I'm back this far. It's gonna let me out. Alright, well, that was interesting. Wonder where it's going to drop me off. But either way, I got information from it for Sturgis. And hopefully this advances me. Yeah, I don't think I'll hang around here too long. I'll drop off the information to Sturgis. See what he can do about having this information. Maybe it'll help him. Who knows? But where's Sturgis? Oh, is that him there? Oh, other side of the building, Corey. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, we're out back. Where is he? Oh.
Yes? You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Right.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
I'm on it. Clean
Yeah.
water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Sturgis.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe
Yeah, I already
Preston
got
will be
this
able
done.
to relax a little bit.
Apparently,
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make every...
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
yeah, I just want to
Here's that
complete some
holotape
stuff.
you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What are you
What do
expecting
you
to...
hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know.
Yeah,
All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
well, that's all completed. That was a very large mission, so hopefully that has a big impact on the institution, and well, hopefully I can get back in there. But it looks like we've come to the end of this episode. There's quite a bit of information there. And I found out that I think that that part of the game for me was kind of glitched. But I hope you enjoyed it anyways. My struggle at least. So until next time, until I make another episode of the Fallout 4 universe.
Swing for the fences like the pros, crafting specialized protective gear to keep, or building clever weapons to wield it, keenly assessing the unfriendly locals and terrain, of handling sensitive munitions with in building a long-distance relationship, of added confidence in the swimming pool, stronger, more resilient limbs to keep the flesh of your fellow man can provide, working with man's best friend into more loyal companions, will convincing others to act on your behalf and to start navigating with technological ease.